Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Due to the COVID-19 outbreak, 2.8 million deaths in the world, and from today, France is going to impose restrictions nationwide, and this will be imposed from today. And non-essential journeys will be prohibited. Almost 45,000 new cases are reporting in the France per day. That is the reason the government going to take this step of curfew for 4 weeks in his country. And Netherlands suspends the use of COVAX, which is a vaccine of AstraZeneca, because there are deaths in the Netherlands because of blood clots. And countries like Iraq, they are giving priority of inoculation of vaccine to the healthcare workers, the security workers, the immunocompromised patients, and elderly patients. And in the citizens of Iraq, some have ambiguity that this vaccine contain a component cortisol, which can affect the lungs. That is the reasons they are avoiding to inoculation of this vaccine. And the transmission of COVID-19 is spreading in the world, and UK government going to take steps from 9th April to 2021. They are imposing restrictions on the travel in his country. Only Irish people and UK people will be allowed to come in the UK, and other citizens of different countries will not be allowed to travel UK. And the countries like the Brazil, Chile, America, still deaths are occurring due to the spread of COVID-19. In Pakistan, almost 4,000 to 5,000 new cases are reporting per day, and almost approximately 100 deaths are occurring per day in Pakistan. I think in Pakistan there is total dereliction of people, and people are not abstaining themselves from the transmission of this COVID-19. They are not implementing on the SOPs of COVID-19, and they are not wearing the mask, not keeping the social distance. And the government has imposed restrictions in Pakistan, but people are not implementing on it. And in India also, on a daily basis, 40 to 50,000 people of new COVID-19 people patients are reporting in the country. And this type of virus is increasing in the environment, and that is an alarming situation for the whole world. And the pandemic of COVID-19 also affecting the economy of the world, and the tourist industry is also suffering from this pandemic of COVID-19. And Argentina president said after the inoculation of vaccine of Russia, or after second dose, his COVID-19 is still positive. That is very astonishing. And in the countries like the European countries, there is still scarcity of the vaccine, and AstraZeneca is not fulfilling the demand of vaccine for the whole world. And Pakistan is still desperate for the inoculation of vaccine, and we are waiting for our term. But government gave preference to the elderly people, the healthcare workers in Pakistan, and we people are waiting when our term will come. The way to avoid the transmission of this COVID-19 virus is to implement on SOPs of the COVID-19. And there is total dereliction in the people of Pakistan. They are not keeping a social distance, not wearing the mask, they are hugging with each other, not washing hands. This is definitely thriving the virus in the environment. And people should abstain from this sort of things that can spread the COVID-19 in the whole world.